welcome to another episode of Curtain Call Conversations. I'm here today with Katie Stasi, who is currently out with Frankie Goes to Bollywood. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Feeling really good. I'm just in my dressing room in Coventry, in the
Ah,
middle of our tour, having a great time.
brilliant. Now, I did come and see the show actually in Wolverhampton. I thought it was great. I loved it. I love Bollywood stuff. I think it's great. Like the music for me is just one of those soundtracks that I just can't get enough of. So I really enjoyed the show. So tell us all about your character in Frankie Goes to Bollywood.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, firstly. So I play Goldie, who is Frankie, our leading lady, her best friend, her cousin sister. And we work together in a cinema in Milton Keynes. That's where our story kind of begins.
Yeah.
And Frankie gets the opportunity to audition for a Bollywood movie, and she gets me an audition as well because it's Goldie's dream to be a performer.
Yeah.
And then the story kind of continues on from there when Frankie lands this Bollywood role, and she gets whisked away to the world of Bollywood.
Yeah, and I mean it's a glamour, and also there's more of a I don't know, darker side of it, I guess, for Frankie as a character. So sort of tell us, I mean, Bollywood as a genre,
Mm,
it's massive, isn't it? So just tell us, what Bollywood perhaps
yeah.
means to you and why you think it's such a phenomenon.
So I think Bollywood cinema is one of those similar similar to Hollywood, but it's just got such a massive reputation. And like you said, the glitz and the glamour. And what we really show in our musical is the kind of dark underbelly, those kinds of how do I put it? It's the secret side to Bollywood,
Yeah.
the scarier side, so to speak, which also probably exists in Hollywood as well.
Yeah.
And we're shining a light on that and the sexism and everything that goes on. And that's what we kind of bring to light in our musical, but not too scary, not too dark. It's still a very light-hearted, funny musical,
Yeah.
but it does have a strong, powerful message for women out there, which I love.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to play.
Yeah,
But yeah,
absolutely.
so we get to, I think what we do is we found a really nice balance, I feel, of celebrating Bollywood and
Yeah.
celebrating the music, the glitz, the glamour, the costume, but also bringing to everyone's attention of like, well, you know what, there's a lot of sexism that goes on, and let's talk about it. Let's start a
Mm.
conversation about it, because that's how we can bring change.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you mentioned the humor there because, there are some funny moments in it. And your character, Goldie, I mean, she's a really funny character. So she must be great to play. What's your thoughts on your character specifically?
Oh, I love Goldie. She is the comic relief of the show, I'd kind of say. Every Actually, all of the characters are really funny, and they've all got great jokes and great lines. Um, but I'd like to believe when Goldie comes on stage, everyone's going to have that. We all kind of wish we had. She's quirky and funny, but really endearing and really caring. She's got like a maternal instinct
Yeah.
to her naturally, especially for Frankie. And I've just had so much fun playing that.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes across on stage. I mean, definitely. And so you've been on a tour with this, and I mean, it's heading
Yeah.
into London very soon, the end of this month, at the Southbank Centre. So you're going to be there for a little while. What's touring life like for you? I mean, do you enjoy it?
Well, this is my first UK tour
Oh,
ever.
okay.
So it was a whole new experience for me, a whole new world. And I've really enjoyed it. I've had so much fun
Yeah.
um, getting to experience different places all across the UK and when we're not in rehearsal or we're not doing the show, we get a bit of downtime to explore. So when we were just in Windsor last week,
nice.
and it was a really sunny week, so we got to go, you know, canoeing in the morning, and then we'd go and do the show in the evening. So it was
Wow.
really lovely.
Yeah.
And it's things like that. We've all got to bond as a cast because we
Mm.
are on this tour together, and we'll be in these areas that we don't know anyone, so we'll all hang out together.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it, and it's nice putting the show on in different theatres and working with different teams. Like, everyone that we've come across in every theatre has been so lovely and so open-hearted, and all the audiences have been so warm and
Yeah.
really positively responding to the material, and that's all that we could really hope for, which is just great.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, the show in itself, you know, the staging is fantastic. The lighting is brilliant. What you would probably expect from, you know, a Bollywood theme, and especially the costuming, sort of, you know, especially at the end. It's some great bits of costume. I mean, do you have a favorite costume? I mean, I'm assuming it possibly might be the last outfit that you wear, or it could be the outfit that you wear as a cinema worker. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say so. I get to wear this really beautiful, like I said in the finale, like a big, beautiful traditional
Yeah.
lenga, which is so ornate and like finely detailed, and it's absolutely beautiful, which
Yeah.
I love wearing. I feel like an Indian princess.
Yeah.
And so I love wearing that. That's definitely up there as one of my top favorite costumes. But also one of my favorite costumes is Goldie's barista outfit. I wear like blue
Yeah.
jeans and a burgundy apron, and she has these really lovely parrot earrings, which probably no one in the audience can see, but I know that they're there.
Yeah.
And but I have these big burgundy parrot earrings that match my burgundy barista apron.
Yeah.
And I just love it because I feel like it's such a Goldie thing. She's in that scene, she's moved to London, she's like working in Shoreditch as a barista, and I feel like that's her attempt of trying to blend into that cool urban sort of life, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, no, I didn't notice the earrings from where I was sat, but I love the attention to detail. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song from the show? I mean, you do sort of a solo number in the second act. Apologies, I don't know what the name of the song is, but it was beautiful. And you absolutely
Thank
smashed it, I
you.
have to say. It was so good. Is that your favorite song from the show, or do you know, is there any more sort of upbeat numbers that you like?
You know what? I love the score of this show. It's just beautiful. I love so much of it. I find myself singing along all the time. I don't get sick of it. I
Yeah.
do love my solo. It's called Meet Me Halfway, which is
Okay.
a beautiful ballad that I love
Yes.
singing. I also really love, I think my favorite song would have to be Malika's number, Rise and Fall. I
Ah,
love that song. I think it's beautiful, and the choreography for all of that is also stunning. So I think that's my favorite number.
yeah, absolutely. There are some great songs in the show for anybody that's going to see it. Have you worked with any of the cast members before?
I haven't actually.
Ah,
This is an all new cast that I'm working with. I did know previously a couple of people in the cast.
okay.
So Harry Chandresh, who's in the ensemble, he also is the understudy for Prem and Shona.
Okay.
We actually worked together, funnily enough, at the Theatre Cafe Diner on
Ah,
Shaftesbury Avenue. So we were working together, and then we both found out that we got Frankie Goes to Bollywood. So we were like, oh wow, we're going on tour together.
oh, that's
So that was really
amazing.
nice. And also Nikita Joel, she went to the same drama school as me. So I knew of her, and I'd met her a few times at different auditions and stuff, but we've never actually had the opportunity of working together.
Wow.
So yeah, there was a couple of familiar faces, but
Mm.
first time working on a show together.
Yeah, I mean, now you mentioned that you worked at the Theatre Cafe Diner. You served me in there.
Did
How weird.
I?
Yeah, how weird is that?
Oh,
Like I've just put
smart.
two and two together and thought, my goodness, you were our server there. I mean, how funny. What a small world.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really weird. While ago now, but yeah. Gosh, so it's great that you've, gone from that to be doing this kind of show. I mean,
Wow.
well done. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel so grateful every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, performing for you, is it just something that's just always been there and it's just something that, is your biggest passion in life?
Absolutely, I'd say so. I think from about the age of 8 years old, I
Okay.
think even younger, I always loved performing. And my mum always said that she knew that I was going to be some sort of performer. But
Yeah.
I'd say about 8 years old, that's when I knew, yeah, this is my entire personality and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I've just really been striving and working towards that goal ever since then, really. It's
Yeah.
what makes me happiest.
Amazing. So have you got sort of a dream role that you aspire to?
You know what? Whenever someone asks me this question, I never really knew what to say. I was always, I think, because the sad thing is, growing up, there was so little representation
Mm,
for anyone, any performer in the West End that looked like me. Um,
yeah.
Brown, plus sized. There wasn't really a lot growing
Mm,
up that I could really look up to. So I always said, I'd make any role that I'd get my dream role. If I was lucky enough to be
yeah.
booked in a job, that would be my dream.
Yeah.
But now having the honor of like creating and being given Goldie, um, I feel like she was my dream role before I didn't even know it. And
Ah.
then now I've got her, I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. It's that really funny best friend role. She's got a great upbeat number. She's got a great ballad that she gets to sing for
Yeah.
everyone. She really is like the heart of the show,
Yeah.
and that representation of family. And I think, yeah, that's it really. So I
Yeah.
feel really lucky.
Yeah.
But some other roles that I think I loved and really looked up to when I love In the Heights, Hamilton, any musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda would be so much fun to do because I love a bit of contemporary musical theatre.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't love Hamilton? I went to go and see it last week, actually. So it's just one of those shows, isn't it? That's
Yeah, it's just
just a
great.
beast.
It's
Yeah,
always great.
absolutely, absolutely. So this show, as I mentioned, is heading into London at the Southbank Centre. How excited are you to be performing at that venue? I mean, that's a pretty iconic place to be performing.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You said it. I'm so excited,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit nervous, but mainly excitement. And yeah, I feel so honored. I just think because when we initially signed on for the tour, Southbank wasn't in the equation.
Okay.
Um, so I was so happy to be doing the tour. And then we announced that we will also be adding Southbank to the tour, which was just brilliant. So we've all been kind of gearing towards when we get to the Southbank, when we get to the Southbank. Because obviously it's a new musical, so we've been fine tuning it along the
Hmm.
tour. Like, how can we make this better? How can we make that
Yeah.
more impactful? So we're all working towards that goal at the minute, which is just going to be so wonderful. Very
Yeah.
excited.
Really exciting. So for people that haven't seen the show and perhaps they can head to the Southbank Centre or you're off to Cardiff next, I know that. So why
Yes.
would they, why should they book tickets and come and see your show?
Oh, because you know what? Even if you don't have a massive knowledge of Bollywood,
Mm,
you can come and see Frankie Goes to Bollywood and have so much fun.
yeah.
You'll marvel at all the incredible costumes, lighting design. Get to like sing along with really fun, great music, and also have a laugh. It's
Yeah.
so funny. The book
Yeah.
is brilliant. Some really great jokes in there. And also on the flip side, if you do love Bollywood movies and have a passion for them, there's so many inside jokes that you're really going to see and spot, and it's going to make you feel nostalgic. So
Yeah.
that's why you should come on down and see Frankie Goes to Bollywood, and also to see a beautiful, heartwarming story about family, and about female empowerment as well.
Yes. Absolutely. You couldn't have said it better. I mean, it's brilliant. Yeah, I concur. I think it's a great show. I really enjoyed it. And new musicals are so important. And it's great that we've got yours out there at the minute. So thank you so much for your time today. I'll put the details on the next slide where people
Thank
can get their
you
tickets
so
from. And
much.
enjoy the rest of the run.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna get ready for my show for tonight now.
Yes, good luck, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you so much, Emma.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.